And welcome back to the Morning Blend with our brand new series, Your Money, Your Future with Steinbrenner Financial Group. Well, you've worked hard all your life saving money for retirement, and now you want to make sure that the money is working hard for you.
That's right. Kim Steinbrenner joins us now to discuss how they help you create a financial plan for the future. Great to see you.
Thanks
Good
for being
morning.
here.
Thank you so much for inviting me. I really am excited to have this program starting.
Yeah, we're so excited about this new series. I think there's so many questions that people have about their money, about investing, about their future. And a lot of times people are afraid to ask questions about their money because they think the questions sound dumb.
They think the questions sound dumb. Money is the biggest secret people keep. They're very intimidated, and they think that you have to have $500,000 before you hire an advisor.
Yeah. Well, I think that's probably something because people feel embarrassed if they don't feel like they have enough to invest or talk about. So is that's not true when people come to you?
When people come to us, sometimes they're very hesitant to tell everything. People's idea of diversification sometimes meaning having 3 CDs at 3 different banks, or having a mutual fund account over here and a brokerage account over here. You have to have one person that's kind of looking at the big picture, and they don't realize that planning actually starts really early. I have a 23-year-old son. I just forced him to start his 401k.
He's going to thank you later, though.
They're matching 6%. That's free money. And some people just don't understand why it's important to start early. And planning is not just, okay, I'm 65, what do I do? Planning is, okay, I'm in my 20s, I'm starting my first job, I'm in my 30s, I'm getting married and buying a house. So many things at so many different ages, and I really am looking forward to the opportunity to dive into some of these topics.
Yeah.
And I love that you're big picture. You know, when you talk about somebody having investments like a 401k at work, I like that you're working with people and talking about those things, because that's not money that's invested with your firm, but that is part of somebody's overall financial picture.
Absolutely, and they don't understand that. You have to keep an eye on that 401k just as much as you do your savings or your outside brokerage accounts or what have you. They all have to work together.
Yeah. What do you think makes you guys different? Like when somebody would choose Steinbrenner Financial, why would you guys be different than other places that they could work with?
The fact that we're an independent firm helps a lot. We are not pigeonholed into saying, okay, these are the products that my firm has to offer.
I see.
Go out and find somebody to buy these products. We meet with the clients and we become their consultant. We work for you, and we can go out and tailor create a portfolio or a plan that includes a lot more than just investments that's good for you.
Do you think there's actually a benefit to people who work with you that your firm is smaller?
Absolutely. They know how to reach us. They have our cell phones if necessary. Seriously, we are nights and weekends whenever necessary. We don't do 8 to 5. And everyone on our staff knows all of our clients. And if we're not in the office or if we're in an appointment, a lot of times they can solve the problems for you.
So if there's someone who's like, okay, I really need to do this, I've been thinking about it for a long time, is there any chance that they would get to work with you specifically?
Absolutely.
Because there's just a few people in your office.
There's just a few people in our office, but everybody has their designated duty. And my priority is the planning and the meeting with the clients.
Okay.
And I have the opportunity and the time to do that.
That's
what do you
exciting.
think it is for most people, and it probably depends on their age somewhat, but why do you think most people put off meeting with a financial advisor and they're concerned about making that first contact?
They don't know the importance of it.
Yeah.
A lot of the things that we do are not even financial. We do trusts and wills and powers of attorney and things like that. People think that they don't know the difference between a trust and a trust fund.
What is the difference?
A trust is a legal document that gives your will legal power.
Okay.
So it avoids probate. You go through all your life, you do all the planning, you buy your house, you set your children up, you have your investments, you pass away, and then everything goes to probate. Planning has a lot more to do than just saving money. It's the estate planning that goes with the financial planning, and we do both of those.
Yeah.
We're going to do a seminar coming up here.
That's right, in August. And
August
that's
13th.
about estate planning.
It's all about estate planning, the essentials, why it's critical. It's at Klemmer's in West Allis at 6 o'clock, and seating's limited. Definitely go to steinbrennergroup.com and reserve a seat.
What does it cost to attend the seminar?
The seminar is free.
That's great.
The information is critical, and we're going to serve coffee, we're going to serve some light appetizers, but the information, people have no idea that you and everybody else should have a trust at some point. If you have children, if you own real estate, it's very important to make sure those assets are protected.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. Like, can you be young to do estate planning? Because I don't know why. Like, it's silly thought, but I always think of older people with estate planning.
That's the biggest hurdle
know?
we have is trying to get the word out there that everybody at every stage of life needs to come up with a plan.
Yeah, and I think it's so true. People in their 20s, people in their 30s aren't really thinking about it, but especially if you have any assets at all and you have children, you want to make sure it goes where you direct and where you'd like it to go. It's wonderful that you have this free seminar coming up. It's called Challenges in Estate Planning, Tuesday, August 13th at 6 p.m. It's absolutely free, but you are going to want to reserve a spot. They're going to have refreshments, some appetizers, and the name of the banquet center is called Klemmer's Banquet Center. And if you go to steinbrennergroup.com, you can find out more about Kim and all the wonderful work that they're doing for people there and get a no-cost consultation as well. Always great.
Thanks for
Thank
being
you
here.
very much.
Excited about this.
I'm excited to keep this going.
We're going to learn a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kim.